Welcome back to In Our Issues. I'm Nathan Donnelly, and today it is the holiday season. So we're having a holiday episode. All I want for Christmas is you to have a very happy, healthy holiday season. Here we're going to cover quite a few ups and downs when it comes to mental health in the holiday season. We hope you relate and we hope you learned something today. Without further ado, here is the IOI crew. Welcome back to In Our Issues. It's the holiday season.
Yay.
Yeah, there's snow outside. Mariah Carey is probably playing in every CVS. It's just that time of year. How's that make you guys feel?
Sorry if you were wearing headphones on that one. I just kind of squealed. Okay.
I'm not the only one.
We don't want them to turn it off right away.
Yeah, really. I'll be conducting the rest of the podcast.
Sounds good. Take it away, Bill.
He's the only one that...
So it is the holiday season. Happy Arbor Day.
Arbor Day.
I killed Arbor Day for you. One of my favorite Pandanucci pizza songs.
Okay. What is... Can someone explain to me what Arbor Day is?
Yeah, it's the day that lumberjacks celebrate cutting down trees, I think.
I don't think that's accurate.
No?
Is it?
I don't... Something about trees. Are we
What
for
is
them or
Arbor
against
Day? Are we pro Arbor Day or are we anti Arbor Day?
I can't keep up
Which
with-
individuals and groups are encouraged to plant and care for trees? So the opposite of what you
wrong.
said, actually.
Okay, but that's why the lumberjacks like it. Because then later they get to do
because
the
then
job.
later they have a job. Yeah, job security is what it is.
Exactly.
There you
So
go.
plant a tree
Arbor
for a
Day
lumberjack.
is job security for lumberjacks. And welcome to the pod. This is In Our Issues.
Happy you guys got to learn that first right off the bat. We're
Right
here
off
to
the
talk
bat,
about,
dropping knowledge.
We're here to talk about the holiday season and how it affects our mental health.
Yeah.
And who would like to start off? I know I've got a few bullet points. Because the holiday seasons used to be, they've always been generally fun for me, but they used to be a lot more stressful for me than they are now.
So real. I think that personally we should all go around and say one word that describes how they feel during the holiday season. Bill, what's your
One word.
Can I have 2 words?
Do you have 2 words?
I haven't come up with one yet, so the
Okay.
possibility of me coming up with 2 is really slim.
You're like Philatides.
I
2
don't know.
words.
You know what? I can give you an answer, but it might be different tomorrow.
Okay,
For real.
Let us know.
We just had Thanksgiving last week,
we did.
and we were
Last
closed
week.
for 3 days. What?
Yeah.
Last week. Yeah. And that was really good for me. I didn't do anything. I didn't go anywhere. I stayed home, and I liked staying home.
You said that was good for you? You enjoyed that?
Yeah, I did.
Awesome. Good for
Yeah.
you.
Now, Christmas is totally different because I get presents.
Oh,
So I need people
yes, you
for
do.
that.
Yeah,
One word,
I see.
dicey.
Dicey. Ooh, that's a good one word.
Thank you.
Very good one word.
It's also National Dice Day. So
Oh, it is
National
National Dice
Dice
Day.
Well, Yahtzee, baby. Yahtzee.
My word would be kerfuffled.
I think it's
Kerfuffle.
fluffle.
Kerfluffle?
Kerfluffle.
Well, whatever it is, it's...
Interestante.
Yes, that's exactly. Whatever it is an amalgamation of complicated emotions.
Nice.
I hear you.
So kerfluffle.
The title of my next album.
I think you mean kerfluffle is like there's a wrench in the.
There's a lot of stuff just wandering around in
the
my
oil.
brain, flying
Yeah.
around, things I have to catch and dodge
Yeah.
and duck and...
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? That's a good point because my responsibilities at the holiday season are literally 0. And yours are totally different.
Yeah, I think, well, now they're not as much, right? Because actually, funnily enough, we'll probably talk about this on this podcast at some point, but Oprah just had a podcast episode herself where she talks about family estrangement.
Oh, yeah.
So I have a lot less responsibility than I used to because I don't really speak to my family.
True.
So I get to surround myself with my friends and the people that I like, which is amazing.
Family is found, y'all.
This is the most interesting. This is the first year that I've, really been kind of like by myself or like, with my found family. And
Yeah.
I'm not kidding you when I say that I feel the least stressed that I ever have in my whole freaking life.
I love
You
that for
do
you.
not realize, or I do not realize, I don't want to speak for anybody else. I did not realize, nor did I ever think that I would realize like it's very complicated, right? And it's very annoying because whatever emotions and but
It's like, it's just blech.
but I never ever thought that I would get to this place where I would have that space and I would have that peace and I would feel empowered by it and I would feel like, oh my God, I'm not shitting bricks because I have to go see my family. Like I'm not literally having a full-blown panic attack.
For you, yeah.
Like I'm not like
Wow.
I'm not going like I'm not preparing myself for the disappointment of them forgetting that I'm a vegetarian for like the 15th year in a row. Just kidding, it's not been that long, but I've been a vegetarian since 2018 and every year they forget, every barbecue they forget, like get it together, And this was actually like one of the first years in Thanksgiving I actually had like plates full of food because I surrounded myself with people that actually like see me, value me, and understand my dietary restrictions. Imagine that.
Right? Like you care about something that your friends
I
has.
know.
Like-
Incredible. So I thought it was going to be really hard, really difficult, really challenging. And those things are still true, but it's also really beautiful and wonderful and regulating, It's a very weird dichotomy.
Absolutely. To be
Very
surrounded
weird.
by people that care and that you vibe with, it really centers you, like balances you out.
And shout out to my friends for
Like-
inviting me to their Thanksgiving. I really appreciate their family's Thanksgiving. So I was still around family. It wasn't my family, but I was still around somebody's family and like my found family. And it was great.
That's
You
awesome.
said a couple things there that would apply to any other event too, besides the holidays, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Um,
Birthdays.
yeah,
All kinds of
birthday,
stuff.
Arbor Day.
Arbor Day, exactly.
But you are
Arbor Day.
still in a different position than I am because you have someone, an SO that you got to do stuff for. I have nothing. I'm free. I don't even have to celebrate the holidays. If I want to celebrate Hanukkah, I could do that, and no one's going to complain in my house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also want to, say I didn't mean any like comparison or anything by, whatever I said. I didn't want to compare my situation to yours at all.
No. I was just saying it's
Oh,
a different
okay.
situation. When I said it was great for me to not do anything. I'm same thing in Christmas time.
Yeah.
So this is an easy one for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well,
Yeah.
that makes me sad that you don't
Why?
have
It makes him
like
feel
like a person.
I have a person,
Okay.
Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, okay.
What?
That makes me feel better.
Don't tell Colin Jost. Love you, Colin. I love
See,
Che
like,
too.
Sometimes sometimes you don't need company to feel at peace. For real. Like,
Oh, that's so true. I mean, I think
like-
that's like probably one of the realest things you've ever said on this podcast. No, like you don't need company to feel at peace. And I think that's a beautiful thing, and that really, like what you said, really inspires me as well to know that like, I think I'm kind of a similar way.
Yeah.
That like, if I were just chilling, being by myself, because that's what I did for every single other day when we were off and like, I didn't do anything. It was the best.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was really nice for me because we were gonna get together like the Wednesday before.
Oh, yeah, we were.
And the Wednesday before got there, and I'm like, I feel good right here.
Exactly. That's how I felt too. And I was like, Bill will understand.
Definitely.
But I'm definitely looking forward to, I think this place is a big, big testament to why me feeling kind of distanced from my family doesn't feel as big, because this place is kick-ass. Like,
Yeah,
I feel like
it
this
is.
place is my family. Like, I know at
Talking
Christmas,
about the Recovery Center of Hamilton County.
I know at Christmas, me and you are going to have each other's back, right? Because we be getting each other stuff all the time.
Yep.
Like, we get each other stuff randomly all the time,
Yep.
So, like, and we're going to be doing, like, our Christmas party and our Secret Santa and, like, all that stuff. So, like, I know even if I don't have, like, a celebration, I'll have a celebration.
Yeah,
Which I love.
2 years ago, I brought the person I was dating to Thanksgiving here, dinner,
Yeah.
lunch with
Yeah.
the members.
Oh, you did? I was like, who?
And
oh, yeah.
she said, "Thank you for bringing me to work for your Thanksgiving." And I said, "That's not what happened. I brought you to have Thanksgiving with my family." And so I get it totally. Yeah.
Totally. Yeah.
See, that's
gonna
just
try not to
ideal,
cry.
guys. In this day and age, I'm gonna I just want to say it is crazy that this recovery center feels like work is family, because I feel like there's a lot of organizations that might not feel as homely, and
Real.
like and because, but like if you prioritize people's well-being, it shows and it helps people.
Absolutely. And like there was a member who had told me that for Thanksgiving, like they all got together with each other
Yeah.
and like had a Thanksgiving with each other. And I literally damn near in the class almost started crying because I was like, that's the sweetest shit I've ever heard.
Okay, I had ping pong yesterday
Found family.
class, and someone in my ping pong class, I said, "What did you do for Thanksgiving?" And she said, "Well, I came here. There's 17 of us came here to the building and had Thanksgiving dinner on Thanksgiving," and I was like, "That's awesome."
Yeah.
This is really cool. And you and I've done that before. Yeah, Cat and Mills and stuff. Yep.
Yeah, that's great.
That's it's so much cooler when you grow up and you get to pick who you want to hang out with.
Yeah. Oh my God. And like just knowing that you have that type of agency is so empowering and so rewarding. Of like, sorry, I actually don't have to be around people I don't fuck with. Like, I actually don't have to be around people who treat me terribly, don't see me, and make me feel like an inconvenience for being alive. Like, I can actually surround myself with people I really fuck with and that I like, you know?
I can't speak for your family, but I've been in situations where people have used the holidays like leverage. Like, how could you not see me at the holidays?
Oh yeah, no.
So fucking real.
I think that for a lot
So
of
real.
not for like a lot of probably borderline toxic, if not full toxic, like family members, it's like they'll just guilt you. Like, I feel like, I'm not gonna speak for anybody, but I'm just saying, like, you know, it's just like if you like, but it's like all a ploy to get you to come see them so they can feel like, you know, like I don't know, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's like selfish motivation, and that's not what the holidays are about.
It's like the estranged parents tool, like fucking script.
Exactly.
They're like, you're not even gonna come see me in the holidays, and then during the holidays, they're like, what up, fat bitch?
Yeah. That is so true. That is like, wow. I wonder why I don't want to come around
No,
here.
literally.
That often.
Or they're like, we made an 18-course meal, and now one of them are vegetarian, and I'm like, cool.
Cool. Thanks for thinking of me. Oh, that's.
Well, you know what? I was thinking, like the boy that cried wolf, you know, you're not coming for Christmas. Hey, let me refer you to the last 27.
Let me show you the receipts, actually.
Exactly.
Let me take you through the trauma roll.
Congratulations, you have finally worn out my fucking patience with you.
Right. Which, goddamn, that was a long time coming. Yeah, and I think, you know, it's very interesting with Oprah's podcast that she just recently released about the being estranged from your family. And especially that she released it during the holidays. It also gave like the estranged family the mic too, like the perspective, like they could talk about what their feelings were. And a lot of it was like, you know, and I'll wrap this around full circle, so bear with me.
You never have to say that because you're good at that.
Okay, thank you.
We know where you're going.
And they were basically talking about, well, my daughter doesn't know how to communicate and like all of this kind of stuff, and when I like saying my daughter this or my son this, and you know, I kind of looked at that and I really thought, well, who raised them to be like that?
It's a great point.
You know, like, why? Like, okay, they can't communicate. Why? You are the person who is supposed to teach them how to communicate. You are the person who's supposed to teach them how not to be violent. You are supposed to be the person who teaches them the tools to live your life. And then if you surround, like, the holidays, truthfully, are so commercialized to surround yourself around, like, your blood family. And, like, if you don't, then it's, like, this big thing. But, like, I have kind of taken it, for me, as, like, a tool and empowerment of saying, like, for my birthday, for any holiday that, especially because I struggle with my mental health, and especially because I have CPTSD and OCD and anxiety and all of these things that I struggle with, I have to be so protective of myself and my nervous system, because that one day of Thanksgiving can literally send me back years of progress.
Yeah, that's
or
really
bring
true.
up years of new shit. You know, it's hard to navigate. It's hard to put into perspective. It's hard to navigate around. So I'm not doing it. I am protective and prioritize of my peace, whatever the fuck that looks like for me.
And you have to be in that situation. I mean, your situation's pretty, like, it feels like a war zone. It's like a dire need to protect yourself when you're surrounded by people who, like, you know, yes, have, like, you know, obviously, like, helped you in some way, but it's like basically, you know, it's just.
Did it just stop recording?
Yeah, well, yeah, it just stopped. I'm keeping an eye on it.
Okay.
Yeah, it just stopped. It's no big deal. Well, it was just a pop-up that came up, and it was just like, do you want to use this as the input? I'm like, yes, I'm already using that as the input. Why did that stop?
What are we talking about here? But no, I want to speak to what you were saying because
What was I saying? Because I forget.
Well, because you were basically trying to tell me like how my situation was. And like, I would like to speak to that, like from my own perspective of saying what my situation was. And I think that you were, right about it in a few ways of it.
Yeah, I don't want to speak to it if I don't understand it. Sorry about
that.
Yeah,
no, you're fine. Yeah. I just want to, say it was kind of like I don't want to like be exaggeratory. Is that even a word?
I like it, exactly. That's the time.
When I say
exaggeratory is way better.
When I say like when like the word war zone is being thrown around, because I want to be very mindful of the people that do experience war and that are facets of war and that, have experienced that really, really traumatic situation. But I think for me, in a lot of ways, it was very much like I was walking on eggshells. I was walking on broken glass. Like it really, really felt very tumultuous, like one wrong move or one wrong thing. It would just be the end of the world to these people. And that was a very hard situation for me to navigate. And it's still like that because I, have asked for boundaries and respect and change. Yeah. And they were met with pushback and disdain and, false promises and word salad and, as Sabrina Carpenter would say, like sugar talking. So like sweet words, but like nothing to back it up. Yeah. And which I'm trying to think of the word for that. What is the word? Lip service?
That's a good one.
Yes, that's what I'm kind of.
Flattery, but flattery is different.
No,
flattery
more like
sincere.
Yeah, more like, oh yeah, I hear you, and I'll make that change, and then it happens for like 5 seconds, and then it's like right back to where we were before. Like I'm gonna get back into your good graces long enough to repeat the patterns over again.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
Make you think I'm going to change and then not.
Is this the first year that you've taken this stance?
Yes.
I think it's fantastic. It's wonderful. I've known you for a long time. Here's the really cool thing about it. Yeah. Stick to your guns because you will. And if it takes 10 years, if it takes 20 years, you can still have a chance repairing those relationships if, everybody's on the same page at some point.
Yeah.
Just because you're saying no now doesn't mean I'm cutting you off forever. It just means no.
Which is what they hear.
Yeah, exactly.
And I mean, that's the thing is like it was never a spoken thing. It was more like, for right now, I need to protect my peace. And then all of the actions that followed really made me stick to my guns and say, we're not fucking doing this.
Yeah, and I can't speak for you, but I can imagine knowing you that there aren't any words that they could say to make a difference this year.
Yeah.
Because I think you got to stick to your guns on this one. And that's cool because that's a big, big deal.
Yeah. And I think that, I get in my own head, as I'm sure a lot of people do during the holidays who are kind of distant from their family or low contact with their family. I get in my head a lot about like, am I doing the right thing? Like all of these things, but it's just like, I think about every time they reach out to me, I think about, this year I really put myself into perspective of, what did I used to feel like sitting there around that table? Even if all of my other family members were there that I really like and value and appreciate and have a good time with.
Yeah.
It was, I like starting to dissociate, even thinking about it. Like it's hard. It's a hard situation. And I think that a lot of people feel that way with their family. And I saw this TikTok actually, which I thought was really interesting.
Yeah.
And she was like, because the title of Oprah's podcast was The Trend of, Estrangement or whatever it was, basically calling low contact or no contact a trend. When she was like, before iPhones and social media, you would just move to a different city and you would barely talk to your parents anyways. Like, that's just how it went. Like, that wasn't a thing because people just did it. And it wasn't called that and there wasn't a name to it.
I can speak to that. I'm 111 years old and we had rotary phones. And so that's exactly what happened to me. I grew up and moved away.
Yeah.
And then, it's a phone call every once in a while. And if you're feeling it, you go for the holidays. But you not going this year will pay off so bigly in the future in so many ways. Even if you decide, you know what, I'm going to suck it up and we're going to figure out how to do this.
Yeah.
at least have one that is yours,
Yeah.
and then decide.
I think that's a really, really good point too. And like to the people who may be listening and resonating with a lot of this is that like there's so much finality in this idea of like cutting off your parents or going low contact or whatever. But I mean, like you said, just this year. And for me, I take it a day at a time.
Yeah.
Like, am I going to find out new information about my mom today? Fucking probably. Is she going to send me another like 13-page email? Probably. But you know what? I'm taking it day by day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I thought that was a bug.
I thought it was a sweet tart.
Oh my
I
gosh.
wish it were a sweet tart.
One of the chewy ones.
So Nathan, I would like to hear a little bit about your experience because I know that your dynamic with your family wasn't necessarily the best when you were growing up, but it has gotten a lot better now. So what do holidays look like for you now versus what did they look like for you before?
So before it's usually it's like consistently I've always found my cousin James and we just like hang
Shout
out
out, James.
and hang out. Shout out to James Edward Donnelly.
Full government name.
One of the realest humans. You know, like, well, that's not his real name. It's just a cover. It's a code name. I'm not gonna let you know. I'm not gonna let you know if that's real or not. But but we would just hang out and geek out and use our imaginations and pretend like toy guitars were like guns and we were saving people and like
Hell yeah.
like we would just like mess around like that. And our cousin, when we were really young, like we would all play games like our cousins. So it was fun like when I was a kid. Then like, you know, elementary school, teen years, it was like I would look forward to seeing people, but it was always very overwhelming for me because I would want to catch up with everyone and talk to everyone. And I'm from a very, very big Irish Catholic family. So it's like, there's just so many people. You're telling the same story 17 times, like walking into this place. This sort of thing where like you're standing 10 feet away from the front door and you can already hear the chatter like it's a theme park, like inside the house. There's just so many people, but like I love them. Like I love everyone, but everyone is cool. Like in my family, for the most part, like I can't think of anything. It's like it's just like there's so many of them that it's like I can't. I'm just like so like oh hey Nate, oh hey Nate, oh hey Nate, oh hey what's this, what's that, and then I'm asked so many questions. I'm like I want to be asking questions too, but like so basically it turned into like just. Talking about ourselves and our stories and stuff and the catching up, but it was always really overwhelming because I would walk into these family gatherings like I'm going to talk to everyone and we're gonna talk later, we're gonna hang out and we're gonna keep in touch, and it rarely happens because now I'm making sure it happens because I used to be more forgetful and avoidant of social interaction than I am now. And so like basically it's turned it was hard because I would enjoy the conversations, but then you know I would get excited about talking to people, and then it would just slip my mind, and then I feel bad about it next year, and then like it would kind of loop like that. But then this year I really tried to I'm sending music like to my cousin. I'm sending like I'm trying to keep in touch with my my uncle who watches the podcast.
Hey uncle.
Basically it's like so that and also the kids that are still here in town, because like the youngest one is that isn't a grandkid is my little cousin Chris, and he's like got another year left of high school after this.
Oh, wow.
So yeah,
What a lucky kid.
So
I know.
he's
If I
like,
could go back in time.
would you really want to go back to high school?
Hell no.
See, I didn't think so.
Well, if I could take everything that I know now and go back to high school, fuck yeah, I'd do it all again. I would be way better for it. For real. But I may be I might be way too big brain. I might shoo everybody away in my life because I would be like way too like guess what? This is who I am now. Fuck
Yeah, like you might get a little too into it.
I'd be like, fuck my boyfriend at the time. Fuck all my friends. Fuck this. Fuck you. I'm out.
You're gonna betray me in 10 years. I'm out.
A little bit of Cartman.
I was about to say I just
That
went,
was a little bit of
screw you guys. I'm getting him.
You're gonna betray me in 10 years.
Well, I'm glad you've had relatively good experiences with your family holidays. That's awesome.
It's
Relatively.
always been fun, but like my parents,
Didn't even mean to do that.
It was always frustrating. One more thing, it was always very frustrating because my parents are like the type to be like, okay, hi, we've seen everyone, and then leave. Like they don't like stay later.
Dude, I
Like,
was
so,
picturing all this
like-
happening at your house, and now I got your parents leaving their own house.
Well, okay.
so
This is my cousin.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Well, it was my grandpa's house. Now my aunt has
and
it.
it serves me right for creating my own mental picture.
Exactly.
Well, like, but then we always have. It's always hectic because there's so many people to see because I have not one but two massive sides of my family to see every year. So we go to an early Thanksgiving brunch and then we go to Thanksgiving dinner with each side, and it's like just
a
so many
Thanksgiving
people.
brunch?
Yeah, it's like,
That's my type of
I would like
party.
that.
I would love just a Thanksgiving full of breakfast food.
Pretty nice.
dude,
Next year.
Thanksgiving breakfast. Yeah, like let's go.
Breakfast giving.
Yeah, and we actually had
Brunch giving.
We actually had a taco Thanksgiving. Yeah, we got
Hell yeah.
It was what's the name of the place?
Doesn't matter.
Taco Bell.
Mazunte.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mazunte's
That's good
is
stuff.
actually really good, so
Yeah,
it does
yeah,
matter
yeah.
to me
I
now.
like that.
So we had like a big. Oh, it does matter. Once you said, say less. She said, no, but it's like we got like those big tins of like different taco meat, and it was like make your own taco Thanksgiving. It was
Hell
really
yeah,
cool.
that sounds awesome.
And I also made a new friend. Shout out if she's watching, but like she came to our Thanksgiving, and I'm just like, who are you?
What are you?
But yeah, it was like it was my uncle invited her. She's like she was one of his students, and he thought that she would benefit from like being at a Thanksgiving with people. So he invited her. It was
that's
really
actually
sweet.
really sweet.
Yeah.
That's adorable.
And turns out she's pretty cool. We had a long conversation.
She your
about,
age?
Like yeah, she is about my age. Yeah. But we had a long conversation about like science and creativity, and it was great. So you know what I mean? Like sometimes I wasn't expecting to make a cool new friend on Thanksgiving, but that happened.
But sometimes
too.
that's just how life
like
happens.
yeah.
So you said that like your parents are more of like, hey, hi, how you doing? See you later. You seem to me more of to be like you thrive off of energy in that way of like you could stay and do that all night.
Yeah, that's pretty factual. That's why once I started driving, I would drive myself.
And see, there you go.
And I was just
that's
like, I'll
such a-
see you later. Like,
That's a great
Such a-
statement.
Yeah, that's
You know?
such a great, and I kind of noticed that too with myself as well. Is like once I got that agency
Yeah.
to like remove myself from situations that I don't really want to be in, that's what made all the difference. Even the ability to like have that control, super duper important. And I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great that you had that awareness to be like, I know that they're not going to be about it. So let me do what I need to do to help myself feel better about this situation, which is great.
Exactly. I'm just like, hey, I'm gonna do this because this is because I always feel like I'm missing something when we leave early. And because with them, it's like we have to make sure that Thanksgiving is ready for dinner. So it's like we have to go early because we have Thanksgiving for dinner at our house. But like the first one, we don't have to prepare for it. So we go and then they leave, and then I usually stay back. Like, well, I'll help set up like before we leave, and then and then I'll join them a little later. And it's great. I get to I really and it means I got to really have a great conversation with my cousin Elizabeth if she's watching. That's
A lot of shout outs today.
yeah, a lot of shout outs because we really caught up. We talked about everything. We talked about her recent experiences. We talked about like our dating lives. We talked about like just nerdy stuff and it was like we went the whole spectrum, and I'm like, so now and then I felt fully satisfied because I've always wanted to talk. Like my cousin Elizabeth and my cousin James are like the two that I probably talk to the most because we're kind of like on the same wavelength.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love all my cousins though. Shout out to like I talk.
He just sits here and starts naming all of his Irish.
I talk with my cousin Susan. I'm sorry, Mary. I didn't talk to you as much. We ran out of time. I'm gonna let you know.
We're gonna now go down the whole Nathan Donnelly tree of family
it was
and say hello to every single person.
And I'm branched out, and I didn't just go to the ones I talk to all the time. I was like because like that's not out of preference. That's literally because that's where I feel safer. And it's like now I'm branching out, and I was just like having great conversations with everyone, no matter what the age was. Because when I was little, it was very much like we had the kids and the adults.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, and now
now you're like, what's up, everybody?
I'm in the middle now. So it's like, yeah, like, you know, I'm older, but I'm not old, like enough to be like a full adult. I'm still a young adult. So it's like I can hang out with both of them. And I think that's always going to be the case for me. I'm probably going to be that like 60-year-old with tons of energy like this guy.
It turns out that the people that you think, the younger ones that think that they think you're cool, they don't. So
yeah,
I'm speaking for myself because I can hang out with them, but it doesn't work.
What were your family holidays like?
Fuck, no. Okay, thank you. No.
No, you don't want to go there?
No.
Well, you can take like a mentor.
In a bad way, in a good way?
No, it's like my fucking ACE test. You know, I got a 1. I mean, my family, we did everything. You know, I don't like getting gifts, though. You know that.
Yeah. Why?
You don't?
Because I don't have a poker face, and I'm
that's true.
a freaking Leo, and so I hate getting presents because I'm bad at it. You mentioned something. Oh, the family tree thing. That reminded me of our talk about Arbor Day. Mm-hmm. What if you could be a holistic arborist for like family tree shit? Because I think arborists also
cool.
They trim trees and they prune them and they make sure they're growing.
Yeah, like you. And
we're losing the plot.
I'm gonna put that.
You could have a full family tree arboretum.
Billion. You have horticulture. I know, holistic arborist.
Are you sure? That felt very like avoidant to me.
Oh yeah,
you just slipping into Arbor Day again.
Straight up, I don't remember. I don't remember anything. I remember no Christmases and no birthdays.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't remember anything?
No, I remember one.
Then how can you know that your ACE test is really a 1?
Well, that's a good question. Yeah.
If you don't remember anything.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Maybe. Well, the ACE is only 10 questions.
You might just be an unreliable narrator.
We can't remember it because we took it on the podcast. We can watch the episode.
Did anyone in your family go to jail? No. Was anyone in your family killed? No.
Yeah, but what if you don't remember? What if that did happen? I mean, it's not like you.
I hope that didn't happen.
I think I'll remember that.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Or your brain just blocked it out. Half my trauma I didn't remember till I was 14.
Yeah, I'm not going down that road.
Okay.
Anything that hasn't come up yet, nah, we're letting it go.
He said that one's I'm cooked.
Yeah.
Let it go. Can't hold the trauma anymore.
I wanted to talk to one thing you said, Nathan, about feeling a certain way because you didn't keep in contact with people over the year.
Yeah.
That's never going to change. People don't expect you to.
Oh, right.
That's just what you do at the holidays. Oh, we got to stay in touch.
I know. Well,
don't shame or regale yourself. Give yourself some grace.
Yeah.
I know that. No, you're right. Thank you. I'll give myself grace. Thank you. I know that. It's just that I know I would benefit from talking to them more.
Yeah.
And they would benefit from talking to me more.
Well, that's not a holiday thing.
What?
That's not a holiday thing.
That's a human thing.
That's a
connection.
The holiday is just the.
That's something else we might want to unpack
together. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
We did some serious unpacking last time we were with each other, so we can probably save that for next time.
We're unpackers. Yeah, we're about to get thrown anyway.
Oh yeah, we're about to get thrown because
we got about -1 minute left.
-1 minute. Well, in -1 minute, can we?
Well, I just did want to kind of wrap a bow on this and like kind of just say
appropriate holiday episode.
That's why I put you in the middle.
Kind of just say like holidays and any kind of special occasion can be very emotionally tumultuous if you've experienced trauma, if you are struggling with mental health, if you are around people who truly don't understand. And I personally try my best to do what I can to make sure that I'm regulated and that I'm doing what is best in service of my nervous system, and that I'm surrounding myself with people that make me feel good and not feeling bad about that, and not feeling bad about letting people down or not showing up or like whatever, because if those people dysregulate me, or, you know, I'm going to have to spend the next week like processing and like doing all of this work just so I can feel back to where I was before I went. Why am I going? And that's okay.
It's totally. I got a question for you. I believe, knowing you, this is the first year that you have had the, you know, the Brene Brown bandwidth to make this decision.
The Brene Brown bandwidth. I love that.
And stick to it.
Yeah.
And so it's a great example, but it took you a lot of work to get there.
Yeah, and I think it took a lot of hardship and it took a lot of traumatic experiences, and I think the last, you know, situation that led me to my decision really just kind of showed me that, like, oh wow, these people don't for real really give a fuck about me at all. So why should I value them in my life if they're not going to protect me, prioritize me, or give a fuck about my feelings?
Yeah.
And so that's kind of where I'm at and kind of where I'm operating from. Like, if people want to treat me poorly, I am of, oh my God, I'm 30 years old. I am of the opinion now where I'm just like, I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not gonna put up with it. And I'm not gonna give a fuck if I don't speak to you anymore because you treat me poorly, or because you're not, I mean, you're doing me a disservice.
Yeah.
Rather than having a supportive, you know, mutually beneficial,
It's
right?
taking, not giving.
Right, because I'm human too. You know, I fuck up, I make mistakes. You know, I'm not the perfect person. I have really bad social anxiety sometimes. My OCD can kick my ass. Like, sometimes I isolate for days. It's just who I am. But like, the people around me understand that, and they meet me where I'm at in that. And that's who I want to surround myself with. People that are understanding, people that are compassionate, people that meet me in those spaces and do not punish me for when I'm symptomatic. And I think that that's a really, really valuable lesson that I had to learn a really, really hard way.
Yeah.
Is that people sometimes will see you at your worst and take it very personally.
Yeah.
And, or, you know, dedicate their time and energy to making that worse even worse. And I just have no interest in doing that anymore. I'm 30 years old now. I'm not playing these high school games. I'm not playing these toxic family games anymore.
I feel you, dude.
I am doing what I need to do.
And I want to say,
uplift myself.
To uplift yourself. Hell yeah. Also, another thing to maybe uplift yourself. Have you like brought like a friend to like to like a Thanksgiving or a Christmas or something that it's like you have a shield?
No, because nobody is immune to the, you know, the chaotic energy of my family. Like, nobody is immune to the fuckery. Really? Not one person. Like, I would bring, you know, partners and things like that to Christmas or Thanksgiving, and I mean, they would just throw daggers at them too, because that's just how they are. Like, they would find kind of any way to make people feel small. You know, and it's not even in like a big, like, malicious, like, vindictive type of way either. Right. Maybe it could have been, but from the outside it probably doesn't look like that to people. It would be small remarks, it would be, you know, mild bullying, it would be just like sly, sarcastic bullshit, teasing comments, right? But still just stuff like, I don't want to be around people that act like that.
I feel
you
that.
You know, it's just like not the type of person I am. It's not the type of person I want to be. I mean, I'm all for jesting. I'm all for joking. Me and you know, we jest with each other. We're assholes to each other sometimes. Like, we can be funny with each other, and in like a fun, like, kid-like way, right? And it's just like, it's never just like that.
Here's why we can do that, though. And I'm going to speak for you a little bit. If I'm wrong, tell me.
Go for it.
Because I would fucking go to the dirt for you any day. That's why.
Real. Yeah. And I think that's so true. Like, when you have that sense of safety with other people, right? When you have that sense of comfort and comfortability with other people, it's so much easier to be your full self. And that's what I did not want to do during the holidays. I did not want to do during celebratory things, is keep putting on a mask, keep pretending I'm somebody that I'm not, having to like puff out my chest and be this big bad bitch that like nobody wanted to fuck with, because I had to put on that hard shell exterior for people to even like not treat me a certain way. And that's not who I want to be. Like, I am soft, I am caring, I am silly, I am funny, like, I am supportive, like, I, you know, like to skip around the fucking building, you know, like, I don't want to have to be this type of person that is just so like hard shelled on the outside, and I didn't want to be this type of person that was just like, oh fuck you, stock market, like bullshit. Like I have to, like I have to be.
Fuck you, ha ha ha, stock market, and then I leave.
The title of this episode.
That's how every single interaction with the family goes. Just fuck you, ha ha ha, stock market. I am weak.
Pass me the fucking super glue.
I am a month.
No, literally.
Oh my god.
So, in summation, so I'll shut the fuck up.
What I wanted to say.
Prioritize yourself.
Oh my god.
Wait, what? Prioritize yourself. Yeah, I was gonna say for me it was the anxiety of, like feeling like I needed to perform well because I have my parents are very like strict about a lot of things, and that would and I would feel like I was always competing with like my siblings or like my standards were up here, and I'm just like, oh god. So like I would just kind of like timidly be telling people, yeah, I'm working on this thing or whatever, and then I'm just doing this or whatever, not believing in myself. Now I do believe in myself a lot more, and it's like I can just say like, yeah, this is what's going on, like what's going on with you, instead of just being insecure and being like, I'm not good enough, I guess, and I'm not going to talk to people. It's like I can just walk in and just be like, hey, let's have a conversation, and like not feel like I need to like make the best possible impression, and so it's that's changed. And for me, it's for like how you talk about your hard shell, and then you have to put on the hard shell, and then it's like I have to put on like my hard shell is like just like
fuck yeah,
like
successful.
Fuck yeah, successful. Exactly. Yeah.
Like this is all the shit I'm doing.
Fuck you, haha, stock market.
And I'm not kidding you when I say that's spot fucking on.
I believe you.
All right, y'all. Anything else you want to add to that?
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, everybody. And
whatever you celebrate, happy holidays.
Yeah, whatever you celebrate, happy holidays. And prioritize yourself and take care of yourself and do what you need to do. And, pour into your found family. And your regular family. Like if you can't relate to anything we fucking said and you have a great family, awesome.
Yeah.
Like pour into them, connect with them, like, just really feel lucky.
I have one more thing.
Yeah.
It's December 4th, and this is every December 4th. I just learned this today. It's Santa's List Day.
Oh,
this is
true.
the day that the list gets turned into Santa Claus.
No.
So,
I didn't
wait a minute.
prepare. It's Santa's List Day.
It's too late.
All right. Yeah. I'm on the naughty list anyway.
It's too late for you.
Does
Fine.
not mean that
I'm
from
getting
now
cold.
until Christmas you can do whatever you want. I'm just saying.
Just saying.
Oh, okay. Well,
And that's it for today.
Blah, blah,
Thank you for joining us. I
Thank
hope you
you.
learn more about my life in the stock market.
fuck you, haha, stock market.
So screw you guys. I'm going home.
All right. Have a great day. We are the In Our Issues crew. That includes you. I'm Nathan.
I'm Amanda.
Billiam.
And we'll see you next time. Peace out.
Peers helping peers conquer fears.
Peers helping peers conquer fears. So one thing I really wish to discuss that I did not bring up is Black Friday shopping. That stresses me out. It can be exciting, but just the number of deals happening and the number of people I want to buy things for, and not to mention myself. This deal here, this deal there. Oh, do I have enough for this? Oh, do I have enough for that? It's like it breeds disappointment eventually if you miss some of the deals. You know what I'm saying? So I try to, if that stresses you out, I try to kind of block that out. And as the holidays going on, if I think of something I want for somebody or for myself, that's when I look to see if there's a Black Friday deal for that thing. So I don't know if that'll help you, but that's how I kind of avoid all of the stress. Happy holidays, and we'll see you next week. Peace out.